Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we're at a new course once again. We're here at Buck Creek State Park. I've heard a lot about this course on Facebook, or I see it talked about a lot. I have personally never been here, so I thought we'd give it a try. And hole one looks kind of intimidating. It's only 177 feet, but it's very, very wooded. Gonna play a full 18 scored round and see what we can shoot out here. I'm sure it's hard to see the basket on the camera, but we're going straight ahead. There's actually a pretty solid line on this right side. I'm gonna throw two off of one. First, I'm gonna go with my zone. Little flex, see if we can get it down there, and then practice backhand. Oh, too much. This is what happens when you throw the intended line. You birdie. Hole 2 is 198 feet. The basket is pretty much centered in this fairway. Looks like we're really going to be working on the backhand, like putter slash zone shots. I'm going jawbreaker zone. Wow, look at that. That's an insane spider web. Have fun walking through that. There's two holes here. One straight ahead and then one up on the right. I had no idea that was an option. I was going for the dead straight one because that's the one I saw. Hole 3, 222. Up the hill, basket sits on the left. How do we want to get there? Maybe a backhand hyzer or a forehand right at it? 222 uphill. Do I get my zone there? Oh, stretch it out. It's gonna be kind of close, maybe a little bit more height. It's a little deceiving when you're down there because it looks like the basket is just right at the top of the hill, but it levels off and the basket's actually pushed back there. I kind of thought it'd be a big ask for the zone just because it was uphill like that. Yep. They call this one a par 4 at 381. I assume it's a par 4 because it doesn't really look like you can get to the basket off of the drive. This grouping of trees causes a really low ceiling, so I'm just going to try to punch one through there and then see what we're dealt. Try my leopard. Just a little bit in the thick stuff, but that's great. Here's this right side, super thick. My disc is like right in there. Can't even see it. I'm glad I paid attention to where it was going because this really would have been impossible to find. The basket's just in the middle of these trees. Got my zone, just gonna pitch one up there. Looks like this one's pretty easy as long as you kind of filter through this first set of trees. After that, pretty open shot. Hole 5 is 270. Again, the basket's pretty straight, but you got a lot of trees in the middle that you have to miss. Looks like there's a line on the left, and you could try to throw like a flip up forehand that gets there, but I'm pretty sure the hole is asking for a backhand turnover. So I'm gonna try to go praxis here. Too low. This is gonna be a tricky one to make. Green slopes left. I'm gonna try to get it on Annie and see if I can give it a run. All right, guys, we're only through 5 holes, but so far, I feel like it's a pretty chill, laid-back course. If you're hitting your lines, you're gonna have some fun. But if you're not, I could see myself getting very, very frustrated out here because all the holes are pretty short, 200 feet. So you're expecting to birdie. If you can see the basket, I feel like, oh yeah, I should be birdieing this. But if you're not hitting your lines, you're gonna have some troubles because there are a lot of trees to miss so far through 5. Almost left that one short. Talk about getting like that. Talk about getting frustrated. One thing's for sure, this course is kind of hard to film because there's not a lot of space behind the tee pads. What was this? Hole 6, 278. U-disc makes it look really weird, like it's straight and then a very hard hooking left. I don't know what U-disc is showing me, but basically it's just a forehand, almost a pitch forehand, but there's still some guardian trees in the middle you have to miss. I think I want to go like fairway and hope that it fights a little better, like Captain's Raptor. That hit something really hard, but I loved the angle. This is going to be a reaction shot because I found trouble left. I'm about 30 feet, nah, probably like 40 feet from the basket. That might go in. Oh, it's just short. I thought we were going to dunk it because it was basket height just right before the chains. This one's kind of silly in my opinion. Just a little doinker. Straight ahead shot, 280 feet. This one tree in the middle makes it really difficult. If that wasn't there, you're going dead right at it. Oh, please keep turning. Well, this is unfortunate because my detour is parked for this placement, but I didn't even know this one was here. I was going for that one. At this point, I would love to know how many wrong basket placements I've played. Come on, baby. Back on the board. Hole 8 here. Baskets just left. Simple hyzer. We birdied the last one. 177 feet. This is a sneaky inside line. Oh, fade. Dang it. You do not want to be the first one out on this course because you are going to be hitting all the spider webs. They are littered through here. It's the worst. Ooh, hit the band and it's in? How's that happen? Oh my gosh, it's horrible. The spider webs, you just never see them. Got hole 9, 223. Where are we at? I saw the distance, 223. I'm thinking zone. But after looking at the hole, thinking that it's a Firebird. It's pushed back, so I think the Firebird will fight better. That's gotta be good. That's gotta be money. Come on, baby. Be good. That hurts. Oh, Max. That should have been an easy one. 4 down through the front 9. Now let's see what the back 9 has to offer. This looks kind of intimidating. 228. I guess the basket's up on the left. Should I trust U-disc or should I go look at it? I probably should go look at it. We'll go Firebird. I think I threw that the best I could. Okay, I went too long of the yap. And as you can see, you go too long, you have nothing. Oh. About all I had. Thought that might go in. I'm not sure if I'm loving this so far. It's okay, but it hasn't been amazing. 11 is 196 feet uphill. You got a low ceiling by the basket, so I feel like it's a low forehand beamer. Hopefully that just digs. One thing I will say about it is it's been easy to play alone, which is very beneficial for me because some of these courses that I've played for the first time are very confusing, or there's blind shots and I can't ever find my disc. This one has been pretty easy. I say that, but now it looks like we play a blind shot, so that's kind of funny. 424, they call it a par 4. I think you want to go over the top here. There's a landing zone, and then it kind of zigzags through the fairway, and that's where the basket is. Since it's so far downhill, I'm thinking Captain's Raptor on like a flex forehand, and I'm hoping it fades right to the landing zone. All right. Oh, that sounded like it crashed too far. Sounded like it crashed into some trees. This is almost perfect. I'm a little pinched off here, but the basket's just around the corner. Hoping that's good. Could be too far right. Wow, we're actually parked. Wonder if I hit these and it just dropped me down. Little bird on the board though. Oh my gosh, talk about scary. What a tunnel. I'm assuming it opens up though after a little while. 300 feet straight uphill. I'm gonna just go up there and see what we're working with. See how far I have to go to stay out of the thick stuff. It's pretty much just straight up there. I don't think there's any way I reach it. It's pretty far uphill. I'm gonna go understable with the shift and see if I can kind of flip it up to flat. Get up and down for the par maybe. Threw it perfect. That might be to the top of it, which is shocking. Maybe if I go Hades, I actually get to it. This is pretty good for a shift. What a run. What a run. This is what we're playing alongside. This is a really cool view here. Genuinely, what is this? This can't possibly be pointed toward the right direction. What? I gotta go check this one out because obviously there's gonna be a landing zone. All right, it's 370. It's downhill. I think you're just trying to throw a hyzer over on the right and let it spike in, but it's a sketchy shot just because it's like you don't know where it's going. This Valkyrie is Austin's, aka my brother's, but I think I can replace it easily. So sorry, buddy, but I'm throwing it here. That's gone. Had good speed on it, but maybe a little too understable, which is crazy because that Valkyrie is not understable. I think there was more wind up there than I thought, which kind of just knocked it down, but I feel like that's gonna be impossible to find. Look at this. I mean, at least have everything cut, you know? I'm gonna be over there somewhere. Well, Austin, I'm gonna have to send you 20 bucks because I am not looking for that. This hole is dumb. At least cut all this stuff and then maybe we'll be talking. It would be a cool shot, but I don't even know where to start looking for that. I'm gonna give myself a bogey and move on. I just noticed that I didn't record my tee shot. So that's on me. This is what I was looking at. Basically had to go over the top of these and then the fairway opened up. I threw it right into those trees I just showed you, but I think it got through them. So we're just gonna pitch up for the par. I must have spoke too soon about this course being easy to play on your own, because right after I said that, what, 2 holes later, I lost a disc. Wow, that's so high. That wind is not gonna help. I have absolutely butchered the last 2 holes. Now I got a windy 30-footer for par. Ooh, hearted it. I like that the last 2 fairways were really clean cut. Makes it look aesthetically pleasing. Uphill, dead straight. I think I'm gonna go stable wraith. Oh my gosh, look at that wind. Didn't quite get it there. Get up. A little bit more height, Max. Come on. I'm pretty sure I saw this one when I was over on 14. It's an island green. Like you have to cross over the parking lot to get to the basket. 484, par 4. Throw shift, little left, have it turn over into the fairway. Ah, too much. I didn't hear anything. I just don't know if that opens up right there or not. I don't know how I'm feeling about this course now. It started kind of fun, then I started getting a little bored, and now I'm starting to get a little frustrated. I would not suggest going for this in tournament, but we're not playing a tournament, so let's see if we can get this on the green. Oh gosh, I heard pavement. We were so close. What's nice though is that we could still make par. In the air. Dumb decisions get dumb results. The back 9 we have been terrible. We got 18, par 4, 410. Kind of windy out here. I think it's just past that little building there. Let's see if this G-Star Wraith will do anything good. The basket's just behind that tree off to the left of the building. It's like a forehand zone. A little right to left wind. Not enough left to right. There we go. At least we ended on a birdie. Let's see here. All right, 18, we bogeyed 17, and we birdied 18. 8 birdies, 2 bogeys, and 1 lost disc. Not a horrible round, I suppose. The back 9 was pretty rough. It was completely different than the front 9. The front 9 is so short and technical. The back 9 is so much longer and in the open. It's nice that the course has both, but it would be better, in my opinion, if they were like a few short and then a few long and a few short, a few long. Kind of keep mixing it up as you go, and instead of being half and half, if that makes sense. But I don't know, wasn't my favorite course ever. Let me know if you've played it. Do you guys really enjoy it? I'm sorry if this is one of your favorites and I'm sitting here like, nope, don't really like it. But at least it was something new to play. Please, if you enjoyed the video, consider hitting that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one.